Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. I hope to get this video out on both websites because, guys, I'm not going to sit back anymore. I've sat back because I was tired of hearing about it and just, hoping that, things would go the other way. But I want to credit Christopher Keene for getting me kind of riled up this morning. Chris is a friend of mine on Facebook. I know him in person too. But Chris brought up a great point in one of his Facebook posts that I was just looking at earlier, in regards to Nancy Pelosi ripping up Trump's speech yesterday in the State of the Union address. You guys, she ripped that up for a reason, okay? And we can sit here and I'm going to put this out there right now, guys. I am a progressive Democrat. I'm not biased. I want the best for everybody. And all I saw yesterday, I was in this chat feed yesterday for the State of the Union address, and it came up on YouTube, and it was like a pop-up in it. And if you use YouTube enough, which I do, it'll give you like things, options to try out. And it gave me this live feed for the State of the Union. I saw it. I was scrolling down and I hit it. And you guys, what's really sad to me and what's scary is the fascism that Trump is spewing is working. And I say that because of the countless amount of people that are just drinking that purple Kool-Aid, whatever flavor it is. It's the flavor of fascism, because people are falling for this crap and these lies. And I think that Pelosi really did that. She ripped that up to prove a point to everybody, to like, you guys, let's wake up. Let's wake up, because we all know it's a bunch of shit. That's why she ripped it up, you guys. And people like the people that were in that chat room yesterday, you can bash her all you want. And it's unprecedented. But it's unprecedented for a damn fucking reason. Because he's lying. And he got away with fucking murder. Okay? And you guys can be mad at me for swearing. I don't care. My video can be monetized. But I'm not going to sit back any longer, you guys. Okay? I'm an educated individual. I have my master's degree in social work. I may not be doing that right now. But I've had a passion for history. I was disgusted when he became president. I was disgusted to the point that I had to find a funny way out of being so caught up in my anger about him being president, because I have, a passion and love for our presidency, and we should have respect for it. But I lost respect for it, and I began doing my impression of Trump. I watched so many videos on Trump, that I just had to start doing it, because it was the only way I could start laughing again. And honestly, you guys, yes, that is the reason why I started doing I'm ranting and rambling right now, and I'm going off in different directions. But the main reason why I started doing my impression of Donald J. Trump was because I was so pissed off and I had a bad feeling about this guy. I gave him a chance, and I still give him chances. And I actually even have empathy for him, because he's not that smart of a guy. He's not. He's not smart. He's smart in the sense that he wants everything for himself, because that's what it's all about. And these conservatives, these people that are just like the rest of us, just like us liberals and Democrats, of course, the liberal and Democrat are the same, but and progressives. He's lying to these people, and these people are eating it up, you guys. And I hope I can help change other people's minds, like Bernie's been doing. Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has gone on Fox News, the only politician that goes on and tries to educate people on the other side. Okay? Because it's that bad. And people want to bash Bernie Sanders for being a socialist. Come on, you guys, he's a socialist, but it's not it's not the USSR socialist of of back in the day, that type of socialism. Socialism is for everybody. It's not communism. Okay? It's not what you think. If it was up to me, I would have fascism and communism, and I had Nazis running around
in the early presidencies, because they were very fine people. They were so many fine people.
You guys, I just, and I'm sorry if the impression offends you, but it's like I'm using it to prove a point too. Because, like, what has happened? Like, what's happening, you guys, is so obvious and apparent. You guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. It'll be a cold day in hell before I ever bow to any fascist leader. I will die fighting in the streets, battlefields, whatever you want to call it. I'll volunteer. If there's another American Civil War, which history repeats itself, you guys, and we are a young country, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. There's so much shit that I want to say right now. Maybe should have been saying it a long time ago, and maybe that's where my videos are going to go. But you guys, we've got to stand up, and we've got to help educate our brothers and sisters. Because another thing of, a lot of this rhetoric and this propaganda, this fascist propaganda, is designed so that we will fight with loved ones. Like my mother is a Trump supporter. Okay, I don't want to take that away. She can like and support who she wants. But Mom, I love you so much that I want you to know what's really going on. And they're lying to you. He's lying to you, Mom. You might like Donald J. Trump. You might like me, Marlene, okay? Because you're a wonderful woman, Marlene. So many wonderful children you brought into this world. There were 4 of them, okay? Wonderful children. But I don't respect you. I don't. Because I don't care about you. I only care about me. And I only care about Melania and my children. And actually, one of my other daughter, Tiffany, you never hear about Tiffany. You want to know why? Because I'm disgusted by her overweight. I don't even want her taking pictures with me and my family. And that's the fucking truth. That fucking scumbag, he leaves out Tiffany Trump. They joke about it. The comedians, John Oliver made a joke about it. They all make a joke about it. Every once in a while you hear about it. That asshole doesn't want to take pictures, or doesn't want it because Tiffany Trump was overweight. They have an estranged relationship. Because he's an asshole. If anybody's fat, it's fucking you, Donald Trump. You're the fat ass with your little fucking hands. Anyway, I'm getting a little heated, and I'm missing the point here. But the point is that yesterday, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, had balls bigger than Trump will ever have. Or that puppet master sitting next to her, the vice president. And I wouldn't have stood up either. Because just about every bit of that speech were lies, you guys.
Because the economy is doing so well. It's so wonderful. And I've created so many jobs and we're doing well. But the only people that are doing well are the top 1%.
And that's true, you guys. The only people that are doing well, he talks about the stock market. And a 16% increase of wages. Yeah, 16%. Oh, that's so much, President Trump. You did so well. You didn't do shit. You did it, you scratched the backs of your friends. And that's all you've been doing. You embarrassed us in Russia, or no, not in Russia, but you embarrassed us in Helsinki, President Trump, by denying that Russia was involved in the corruption or the fixing of the 2016 presidential election. You're denying that, and you're bad-mouthing your own intelligence agency. It's like the top intelligence agency in the world, and you're bad-mouthing them. You guys, I'm not doing this out of division. I don't want to bash my fellow Americans, because that's why I'm here ranting and raving, because I care about every single one of you, whether you are a Democrat, a Republican, a conservative, or a liberal. Because at the end of the day, conservatives and liberals have so much in common. We all have so much in common. And you know what that is? Aside from our political affiliations, we all have the same struggles. Kamala Harris talked about it. They asked her, about the struggles that we have. And she goes, at the end of the day, when we all take our bags off at the door and we take our shoes off, we put our, relaxing clothes on, what it boils down to is that we're all fighting the same struggles. So why in the hell are we fighting against one another? Because guess what, you guys? There are more of us than there are of them. And them are those grid creating cloggers down in Washington that have, including Susan Collins, who does nothing but for herself and her family up in Caribou, Maine. They probably don't even live there anymore. She doesn't care about the people of the state of Maine, you guys. Mom, I hope you don't. I hope you don't vote for her. I wasted my vote on her for so many years. Done. Never voting for that witch again. I'm just not. I'm not doing it because she sits back and tries to act like she's a moderate. You are so far from being moderate, Susan Collins. It makes zero sense because you do nothing. You've done nothing for the people of the state of Maine, the people of Caribou, Maine. It's all about you and your family and the Collins family. So why are we continuing to vote for her? You guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. I'm coming up on 12 minutes. But you guys, we cannot let fascism take over because that is what's happening right now. Trump got away and he continues to get away. He might as well go shoot that person on Fifth Avenue. He might as well do it.
I can shoot that person on Fifth Avenue and I won't even go to prison. I could shoot so many people, so many wonderful people.
Guys, let's wake up. All I saw on that live feed yesterday was a lot of conservative people. They're even blaming. They're still like bashing the Democrats. Wake up! The majority in the Senate are Republicans. What have they done? Nothing. They scratch each other's backs. And Democrats do it too, yes. They all do it. But that's what I'm trying to say. As a progressive Democrat, we need to uproot and make it for everybody, an even playing field. So when somebody tries to badmouth progressive Democrats, you can tell them to screw off. Because we are about you too, conservatives. We are about you too. All those conservatives that were bashing the left side yesterday and going on and on and on, we want an even playing field for them too. We want it, and that's what we deserve because the government is for the people and by the people. It's not for the wealthy and the rich, you guys. I'm Tim the Maniac Miller. I could rant all day long about this stuff. And maybe I found my new topic for videos. Guys, God bless America and God bless the United States of America.